Hey Internet, it's RJ. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning into the show today. Now, today's episode, we're talking about one of my favorite credit card strategies that works whether you're team cashback or team travel, and that is rewards point stacking. So, this episode, of course, we will talk about what rewards point stacking is, how it works, what you need to know. We'll also give you about 4 different strategies or tools that you can use right away after this video to start earning even more rewards points. So, of course, if that sounds interesting to you, then go ahead, press the subscribe button, and let's get to work. Now, first things first, what do we mean by rewards point stacking? Well, if you think about it, we all like credit cards because of the rewards, right? No one's here really collecting, rectangular plastic squares, right? So that's not really what we're into, right? We're into the rewards. So if you take something as simple and basic as a Citi Double Cash or Wells Fargo Active Cash 2% card, right? Those are going to be your underlying rewards benefits. You earn 2% back on all purchases. Pretty simple, right? But what if you want even more rewards? Well, there are actually some different strategies you can use to partner with your credit cards to get more. So we're going to talk about a few different things. We've got, issuer offers. Of course, we have some other loyalty programs. And we also have, on today's episode, an actual video sponsor for a change, and that is Sleek. Now, the guys at Sleek reached out. Again, we're going to talk about them in a second, give you a full demo. I think it's actually pretty interesting what they're doing. And don't worry, you're going to want to see it. We'll make it worth your time because they stepped up, and we got $5 for you. The link down below, of course, if you use that to get you a free stack on top of the stacks that we're going to talk about. So with that, we'll start out with the one that seems the most obvious, but it's the one that I forget about the most, and that is the offer section. So this is primarily Amex and Chase cards, right? You have Amex offers, you have Chase offers. Now, again, it's obvious, but I personally forget about them a lot. Now, I don't have that many Amex cards these days. I generally have Chase cards, like one Amex Delta card. But again, when I did have the Amex, the Gold and the Platinum, those offers were actually pretty good. So they're basically like coupons that you can add to your card. And then, depending on the type of card, they're going to give you either like more membership reward points, or they're going to give you like cash back, like a statement credit. Chase is, in my experience, is usually more of either, hey, here's 10% off, or here's a statement credit, something like that. But overall, the Amex one's probably a little bit better than the Chase ones, but you can still find some good stuff on the Chase side as well. And again, for the Amex side, they usually have pretty good partners over there. So I've seen, Best Buy and Amazon have been my favorite. They've had Levi, like the jeans company, which I wear, is pretty good. They've had Ray-Ban. They've got, hundreds of offers. So, you'll be able to find something for you more often than not, especially as we get into the holidays. They're probably going to be ramping up a little bit more, I would imagine. Now, the next one we have is we're going to get into today's video sponsor, which is Sleek. So the guys over there reached out, actually spent some time talking to them and going through their product. So what it is, on the surface, it's, a Google Chrome plugin to your web browser where, it's kind of like a shopping portal. But what they have going is 2 really cool party tricks. And we're going to go and walk through it in a second here, and then we'll talk about how it fits into our stacking theme and how there's even a play to do a triple stack coming out on this using what we just talked about in the offer section. So with them, their cool trick is on some sites, as you'll see in a second, they can actually, auto-complete the checkout for you. So if you're used to using like an Apple Pay or something like that in the Safari browser, it's basically just like that. So once you build your profile over in Sleek, then if you're on certain sites, again, they're trying to expand. Obviously, they're in starter mode, so they're definitely expanding it. But of course, like Best Buy, I think, is one that will feature, right? They can actually do the checkout for you. So if you don't have an account or anything like that, you'll still breeze through. You don't have to enter in all your guest information every single time you come back if you don't want to make an account for whatever reason. Of course, they have some cash back as well. But let's take a look at that, because that's the first trick, and then we'll talk about how this fits into our stacking strategy. Alright guys, here we are, got Google Chrome fired up, of course. So again, brand new tab. Now you can see the plugin right there. You can just pin your plugins. If you wanted to go to the main site, here's what it looks like. You can see our 2x cash promotion. So again, these one-click, these are going to be the ones we show off. So we'll pick Best Buy. Now of course you can launch it from here, but we'll just do it the old school way here. Find our cursor, there we go. So we'll go to Best Buy. You can see right off the bat, active, the cashback is active, which is good. Now we will buy something for test. The Apple Watch Ultras always look cool. I don't even have I'm not a smartwatch guy, but for our purposes, why not? So we've got it. We'll get the orange band. We'll live a little. I don't think they sell black. So add that to cart. And here we go. So we'll go to the cart now. So you can see I obviously have an account, but I'm not signed in. So actually my face is in the way. So let me move up slightly. So now you can see right here, again, this is a old address. This is to a business. This isn't my address. This is a fake credit card number. But again, we're going to start. You can get the 2% cash back right there. So what you can do is you click start here, and it's just going to go. Now it will try to prompt me to sign in because I think my password's cached in here. So black out of that screen for a second, which I did not sign in. So you can see, move myself up. We're still not signed in. So select your shipping option, then click next. So again, it did select the quickest one too. I didn't do anything. It just picked the quickest one, which is good because they're both free. And then we're going to hit next again, and then see it's filling in the information. Now I will have to black out some of that because it does have my actual email address in it. So I'll black out of that, but you can see no hands on the keyboard. It's filling everything in for us pretty quickly as well. So that's kind of the magic here. Again, there are other shopping portals, but they don't do this necessarily this quickly, kind of like real time. So I thought this was pretty neat to take a look at. So again, as you can see, it's got the credit card information plugged in it, so it's got all the way to the checkout. Now again, if I hit confirm, this isn't going to go anywhere because you can see there's just 42 over and over again, which actually I learned that from the guys at Sleek as well. If you ever need to fake a credit card number for a video, if you just put in 42 every single digit, it'll take it, believe it or not. And these are obviously just made up. So you can see, if we wanted to go through the purchase, we would just hit confirm purchase. Again, obviously it would deny. But overall, that is how the actual shopping portal checks out. Now we'll go back here. We'll talk about the actual cashback implications of this and run through some quick examples before we talk about other ways to continue stacking up rewards points as we go. Other part here is the cashback part, which you could also be more interested in, and that is the fact that they're going to get you on all. We'll put up the list of retailers, but they're going to be a flat 2% cashback if you go through them. Now, when you look at the list of retailers, if you're watching this early enough, you can see that some of them still are offering more than 2%. So eventually, it is going to be just a flat 2%. So if you want to jump in right now, you could get even more. They have a wide list of retailers, so basically all you have to do is go in, complete your purchase this way, and you're going to get your extra 2%. So, we'll give you some examples here really quick. If you're looking at like a Citi Double Cash, Wells Fargo Active Cash, going through the Sleek plugin, you're talking about 2% goes to 4%, just like that. In addition to that, if you got the U.S. Bank Shoppers Rewards card, went through Sleek, 6% for the Shoppers Rewards. If you picked one of their stores, you get up to 8%, right? 6 back on the card, 2 back in Sleek. Freedom Flex plus Sleek, I saw Walmart was on the list, so right now, Q4, Walmart is an option. So you could have 7% total, 5 back from the Freedom and 2 back over there. And of course, Bank of America Customized Cash would be another good option because you could do online shopping. Now again, link down below what you're going to do if you choose, sign up for it, link your card. As soon as you make a transaction through it, of course, you're going to earn that cash back, that 2%, and you're also going to get $5 to start you off simply from using the link. And, as we're getting close to holiday time, they're actually going to be running a promotion where they're going to pull, one transaction at random and give that person $100 after the Black Friday weekend happens. So there you go, something to pad for your Black Friday shopping there. Again, check it out down below. But with that, there's also 2 more strategies that we have that, again, do involve signing up for things, but it's usually free, just like that one was. So the other 2 I like to use is other loyalty programs. Now I'm going to highlight 2 for you, and the first one's going to be like the grocery store loyalty program. So you guys are no stranger that I love gift cards, right? I will go and buy gift cards to my heart's content with all my category cards. So the local grocery store chain here is a Kroger, and sometimes if you buy gift cards, like store gift cards, so Best Buy, Amazon, Apple's, things like that, they'll actually offer you 4x back Kroger fuel points because about a mile from the grocery store is a Kroger gas station. So you can actually go and use your Kroger points for gas. Now, I didn't stop and do the valuations, or what are Kroger points redeeming at? 1 cent, 2 cents per point. I didn't really do all that. It's not really the point. Again, the point is that in this case, I would be using like a Freedom Flex, getting 5% back at the grocery store, even a Citi Custom Cash if I chose groceries as my category. 5% back plus the fuel points. Gas is always pretty high, so that's helpful. Now, of course, the grocery loyalty program is free to sign up for, so I would definitely do that. I know Kroger, I don't think they're nationwide, but they are buying Albertsons, so there should be some expansion there in the future, but I'm sure your local grocery store may have something like that, or other stores that you visit as well that you use your credit card at, for these higher multipliers. The other one being gas stations. Now, gas stations is usually a very popular category between Chase and between Discover. So again, Speedway, for me, Speedway's been the gas station that has the biggest selection of gift cards. Again, it's not massive, is that really what they're here to do is sell gift cards, but they have enough. They have your core gift cards. So again, you can sign up for a Speedway account. If you go inside to buy gift cards, they're going to badge you to do it every single time. Anyways, it is free. I generally don't buy gas there because it's not the cheapest, and I have the Kroger fuel points, so I usually go to Kroger, but I'm going to give you the categories gas stations, for example, Chase or Discover. Then you'd go there, you give them your membership card, so you'll get your 5%, and then you also get your Speedy Rewards points, which you could then use for gas, or you could redeem for in their app for other gift cards. If you just haven't had a fill of gift cards yet, you can get even more gift cards. But again, you can kind of see here what we're doing here. We're taking the underlying rewards of a credit card, plus another free loyalty program. Everything we've talked about has been free, and adding on more rewards to it. You can even see there's a play for, just triple stack them. If you can come up with a quadruple stack down below, I would actually love to hear it. I'm sure there's a way. But again, that was 2 examples of loyalty programs. I don't think that it stops there. Those are just the ones that are most common, but you could definitely look for loyalty programs. They probably have local restaurants, things like that, places that you frequent where you're getting, higher multipliers. So anyways, guys, that has been it for rewards point stacking. Again, one of my favorite strategies. Again, remember, if you like what you saw with our friends at Sleek, go ahead, check them out down below with that link. Go ahead, sign up, link your credit card, make your first purchase. That'll get you an extra $5 for your efforts, get you on your way to stacking. Of course, let me know down below what your favorite combinations of stacks are as well. Of course, if you like this one, drop me a thumbs up down below. If you found it particularly interesting, consider subscribing to the channel. So again, we're posting content just like this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And of course, right back here every Sunday with all the news you can use in the week that was in credit and finance. Again, let me know your favorite stacks, and the person who comes up with the quadruple stack down below, they're definitely going to win the Spirit Award for this episode. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you very soon in the next one.